Welcome, everybody. You ever feel like your life is just too complicated? There's too much family drama going on. You don't know who you love sexually and who you're related to. Sometimes it's both. Welcome to the attic. It's VC's Peasies. What was up with that cartoon?
What do you mean? I mean, I know what cartoon we're talking about.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
I don't know. Like, just why did that happen? That's going to be the mystery of my life.
Okay, welcome. Welcome to you, dear listener.
Welcome to me. We are in the not attic.
Yeah, it was even hotter than last time. You know what the weatherman said?
The weatherman said that the quality of air was dangerous.
He also said it's gonna be. He put on the 7-day, and today he put blowtorch. And I was like, okay, all right.
Wow,
Thanks.
Okay, Keith Carlson.
Queef Carson.
Anyway. This is extreme. I know. They're just like, you know what, our graphics aren't dope enough. Give me a
really
blowtorch.
Illustrate. They didn't put it was just the word. It was like, partly cloudy Saturday.
Put the word
and
blowtorch on there?
It was like Sunday, the sun, the temps, blowtorch. I was like, okay.
Damn, okay.
This is the episode of VC's Pieces podcast. I'm Katie.
I'm Tia.
Today we are cracking it new. We're cracking it fresh. We're cracking these teens wide open.
Why?
I'm sorry, they're preteens.
Why?
Orphans. We're orphaning it up for you. And they are 4 novellas.
Mm.
Yeah, and they're not full boys. They're short boys.
4 novellas and a novel. A novelle.
Sure.
Hmm? Sure.
Yes. Yes, I do believe there's a 5th one where their powers combine.
Yeah, we just saw it.
Be Captain Planet.
Yes.
Of orphans. So, we don't know how long this is going to take. We're going to stretch them wide, these orphans. And we're starting with...
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my god, okay.
We're starting with Butterfly.
Yeah, unlike what we're used to here, the backy flappy is like the tiniest thing. Oh, I wonder actually if there's one for...
Look it up on the...
I didn't even think about that until this moment.
Looked at Goodreads. They have it. I'll describe it since we're not recording today because it's too hot to be in the attic, and that's our set, if I can say that. So the Orphans book, you can get them separate. We each purchase the whatever you call it, the thick boy. And there is
anthology.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no step back through the windy. There is a great art on the front of raised up leaves and 4 broken mirror glasses pieces of 4 white girls. Shockingly, no hair. No hair in the picture.
See much hair. No.
It's all it's just a face, and then the back is Butterfly, Crystal, Brook, and Raven.
So, I'm actually. What is it? What is that called?
Butterfly.
No. I looked up back flap.
You could just write plot description.
What would you call that? Oh boy.
You know. So here we are, and here we do be. By the by, I shouldn't skip ahead here. Let's look. Butterfly VC Andrews.
I'm gonna pause this while we figure this out.
Hello? Hello. That looks very interesting and weird.
We're unpaused.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Perfect, great. That was an adventure that you didn't need to go on.
Yeah, neither did we, really.
We have no answers.
Yeah, the back flaps on the little novellas are a lot shorter than the other ones, so we're just gonna go off the one of the anthology. And
my name's Anthonyology.
My name is Antonio Athology Bart.
Crack open my
kombucha. Okay, wow. Really milking that content for this 170-page book here already. Okay. Backety flap, flap, flap. Butterfly, ellipses. She was a lonely orphan until a wealthy couple gave her a home and a chance to be a world-class ballerina. But her newfound happiness was as fragile as a spider's web.
Done.
Yep.
Done. That's it.
Why a spider's web? Because bugs?
Because butterfly. Now, okay, let's let you drive here, friend. I don't want to talk over your points. I made a lot of notes because I had a lot of like WTFs.
Yep.
So, okay, did you note? You noted instead of flapping. Okay.
Yeah, actually, I did. Yeah, I did. The iPad has made it very easy because it's like the keyboard. It's great. It's awesome.
Okay.
I love her.
Where you begin?
Well, first of all, I just wanted to mention that our protagonist's name is Janet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in no way is she ever called Butterfly.
No, she talks about being a butterfly. It's stupid.
It is the fucking dumbest.
And I would be like kind of okay with it if all the other novellas also had like
Follow
some
that
sort of
pattern,
like, you know, not fake name, fantasy, whatever.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But no, all the other ones are just the names of
the people.
Of who's in it. So I don't know what the point of that is at all. Is Janet just not exciting? Pick a different name then.
You picked the name.
You picked the name.
You wrote the name.
Okay. Anyways, my first observation was that Mrs. McGuire, who like works at the orphanage, like really needs these kids to know that probably no one wants them.
The orphans are looking to be snatched up by nice people.
Yeah.
Question. Okay, snatch it up.
But she's just like, no one's gonna want you. You better fix your posture.
Why would anyone want you for a daughter or son? Nice.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Seems like a good, wholesome place to grow up. Anyways, Janet is tiny.
Premature dwarf. How very Carrie.
Yep, very Carrie. Very Carrie. Oh, very Carrie. The kids are jerks to her, just calling her dwarfy or whatever. She looks about 9 or 10, but she's almost 13.
Something like that.
No,
yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
Took real notes this time.
Oh, shit.
We are in upstate New York. That's our setting. We have left wherever the hell we were last time. The
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod. The Cape.
Cup of cod. Give me a I want a cup of cod.
I don't know. I like a chowder.
Give me a hot, fresh cup of cod.
Page 12. Peaches and cream.
Oh, I'm a little bit.
complexion.
Hold on.
Whoa, you have a note before page 12?
I was thinking. Just things like some of the orphans like to think they're allergic to bathing, and then I wrote, this is the opposite of trauma-informed care.
Yeah.
We are going to introduce to the Della Rices. This may be her last chance. Why? We don't know. She's like slouchy and nervous and awkward.
Oh, Janet, yes.
Yes, Janet is. Almost 13.
She doesn't talk very loud at all.
Oh my god. And she's like, louder. Enunciata. Yes, Mrs. Della Rice is in a wheelchair, but also very beautiful and diminutive. Peaches and cream skin, lips like strawberries.
Yeah. Sanford is the husband, and Celine, wheelchair Dolores.
Wheelchair Dolores?
Yeah, I was just making quick notes. So I was like, Sanford and Celine, wheelchair Dolores show up and immediately want to adopt Janet, who is a bit suspicious.
How are we pronouncing that? Della Rice?
I don't know.
Okay.
Looks like. I don't care.
I said, wow, Celine is obsessed with Janet, and they have a real creepy vibe.
Yeah, for sure. She's like, we've been watching you.
Yeah.
Can we take you home right this minute?
Since
You don't have any friends right anyways, let's go.
Since they're so upstanding, they can take her immediately.
Yep.
They're like, you're like upstanding folks. Sanford, Mr. Della Rice, has a real clenched jaw and is gripping the wheelchair handles.
Yeah.
He's also power of attorney for some fucking reason.
Because she's in a wheelchair.
That doesn't make you...
I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
I'm thinking perhaps needs does not know.
No, he has no...
Or also, I mean, Celine gives me the vibe, but she's just like, I don't want to be in any of those meetings. I'm just going to give you the permission to do whatever because I can't be bothered.
You're going to be famous, okay? They
Yeah.
haven't stopped. You're going to be famous.
Like, immediately she was like, oh yes, look at her, Sanford. I told you she could be a dancer. Look at the way you walk. Your posture is just like a ballerina.
You're the most fucking graceful orphan I've ever seen.
You're so good at dancing, right? And she's like, oh, I think sometimes. And she's like, do you hear her? She said she loves it.
Quote, I auditioned you in my mind. And I also wrote, this is Kathy on a different timeline.
Oh, absolutely.
This is her snatching Cindy on a different timeline. This is if Cindy had gone to an orphanage and Kathy didn't take care of her knee and was then in a wheelchair.
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah.
While Sanford is filling out boring paperwork, Celine's like, push my wheelchair into the garden of the orphanage. They're still there.
That's where the paperwork is.
No, Sanford was them.
I know, but...
Oh, the orphanage, yes. And she tells Janet kind of right away that Sanford was drinking too much one night and got them into a car accident.
He
and that's why.
drunk drove and she didn't have a seatbelt on. Nope. Kids, all the children that are listening, make sure you buckle up.
Yes. And then she decides it's Janet's birthday that day.
Yep, this is the day you were born.
She's like, oh my god, today's your birthday, isn't that fun? And Janet's like,
I don't think it is. And she's like, it is for us.
She's like, what? Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so Janet has a concern because Sanford has grim looks and Celine has crazy looks.
Yeah.
Apparently she keeps getting this like far off, glassed over, inner monologue look off into the distance that creeps Janet out.
It creeps me, the reader, out.
Me too.
So she's like instantly adopted, no waiting, and quoth the other orphans, what kind of mother is in a wheelchair? People who need them.
Yeah.
That kind. I also noted that Sanford has a real Cal vibe. He's annoyed at his wife, but devoted to a fault.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's like different kind of guilt in this one, though. He's just like, she's kind of a pill, huh?
She's kind of a pill. Beautiful store. I'm sorry. The car is marshmallow seats. FYI.
Sticky. Don't park it in the sun.
No, they will now.
Do not park it in the sun.
Beautiful storybook house. Only the attic windows are dark. Metaphor for the attic windows of Celine's mind.
Oh my god.
The lights aren't on, and also nobody's home up there.
The lights aren't on, and someone is rattling around in there, running in the walls. Huge bedroom. We got another huge bedroom. It's full of ballet stuff.
Diamond rich, you could say.
Oh yes. Dirt poor to Diamond Rich.
Ah!
Oh my god! I wonder if this is gonna be like a thing that's revisited.
Are you? Yeah, are you even an orphan if you're not dirt poor?
I don't think so.
I think so. There's a dance studio for clumsy Janet. Womp womp.
Well, it's like, but back to the huge bedroom though.
Oh yeah.
Like it's full of ballet stuff, and her name is like already embroidered on the towels and stuff. And at this point, like I was wondering, like, is like Celine obsessed with her because like she gave her up for adoption and she like found her again, or like does she know her mother and there's guilt? But spoiler alert. No.
I don't know how I'm out of that order, because I wrote big bedroom, Diamond Rich, you could say. The towels have her name on them. This is a horror movie. Mm-hmm. It's like that recut Mary Poppins trailer.
Oh, yeah.
It's very like, Finkunk!
Yeah.
Finkunk! So I don't know how we glossed over the dance studio.
I don't know, but yeah, there's a dance studio.
We have, who is introduced is the Madame Malisorf. Madame Malsorf.
Where am I?
Well, I think she was mentioned in passing.
Oh,
and I wrote it down
yeah.
as we went, but that name was a fun one.
Yeah.
Malsorf. She has trained Russian dancers, of course. Mildred, a.k.a. Millie the Maid. Bony chin, tall blonde, likes rock music. I wrote down a theory, which didn't happen, but now I'm into, which was that Millie was an earlier Janet.
Oh.
Like, they adopted Millie, and she didn't work out, so now we need Janet.
Do you think they would have...
That was like
interesting.
Like Celine and Sanford just go get blonde orphans.
You mean Kathy and Chris?
Sanford is he has got like a completely different tone when not with Celine. He's a simp no more.
Yeah, but there's no description of what that means. It just says that he speaks in an entirely different voice when Celine isn't around. But I don't know. I was just wondering, like, what does that mean? Is it softer? Is it more confident? Like, is it more animated? Like, what is it? We don't know.
What is this tone?
Sanford is henpecked to shit, though. Henpecked to filth. First dinner together. No seconds on potatoes for Janet. Celine's like, she's got to watch her figure, and Sanford's like, she just came from an orphanage, and she's very small, and she's like, yeah, I know, it's not about the weight, it's about the nutrition. She's got to start training immediately.
Don't serve her more potatoes.
Yeah, nope.
I wrote. Also, Selena's already enrolled her in school. But Sanford and Janet went on a little walk around the grounds, and Sanford tells Janet that Selena's wildly moody. But you're here to fix that, Janet.
She just needs you're gonna be her project, and that'll make her cool again.
I'm still at their walk. This was before dinner. They went.
Oh, before dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So Sanford is basically like, do you like stuff? Like he's trying.
He's trying though,
and she's like, I don't know what stuff is.
Yeah.
That. And then I wrote nice full description of dinner outfits. We missed that.
Yeah.
There's like a silverware etiquette type of thing. I also noted to myself, fuck many forks. I like real tiny ones. FYI. Friends.
I like a tiny fork, but I don't like a small fork.
Okay.
Yeah. I like a long fork for eating, but like a tiny fork for like grabbing like a cornichon. Or an olive out of an olive salad.
I like if you got like
a cocktail fork.
If you got like a mishmash of silverware in your silverware drawer, I'll always grab the teensiest one.
Interesting.
Okay, that's fun. I'd rather read than watch TV. Great, here's a book on ballet.
Yep.
Ballet. Yep. I also notated here, all caps, I'm presuming Celine said this, you're just like me! Also, no nightie. Tragic.
She's like, what do you mean you don't have a nightgown?
How do they send you into the world without a nightie? How'st do they?
How'st indeed.
Yeah. Janet is a good student, of course, but school can wait another day. Because I have to go get the motherfucking point shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Breakfast the next morning. Did you note this? Celine, like, just told Janet to go take a shit. I barely swallowed my last bite of breakfast when she pushed away from the table and declared I should go brush my teeth and, quote, do your bathroom business. We were to meet at the front door in 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to get ready to take a shit. Go. Like,
I had a lot previous to that.
Yeah, my note was, did Celine just basically order Janet to go take a shit?
Go shit.
Yeah. We got stuff to do. You're going to have to fit into some clothes.
Get rid of it.
Fucking go.
Go dump.
Do your bathroom business.
Lighten up.
10 minutes. Go.
Oh my god, nothing is gonna make my fucking sphincter clench harder than a timed shit.
And go!
It just clenched. Hold on.
No more sphincters.
So also, cut your toenails every morning. No time for hellos. Get the fucking shoot. Let's go.
Well, she had her cut her toenails in the car.
Okay.
I was like, just clipping some toenails on a luxury automobile. Like, she was like, oh, let me see your feet. I should have checked. And she was like, oh my god, you gotta clip your toenails every day. Here's the toenail clippers that I have in my purse.
So you can clip on the go.
Why?
Some people have those.
But is Celine really, like, reaching all the way down and clipping her own toenails while they're driving a car? Or any other time? That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a Sanford joke.
Why does she have them on her? Anyways, yeah, she's just like plinging off the things in the back of the rolls. Like, ping, ding. Oh, God.
Yeah, when they get to the store, the guy's like, hello. And she's like, no time for hellos. Get me some fucking shoes.
He's like, oh, her feet are exquisite, which was gross.
Don't kink shame.
She's a child, and he was like, it gave me a creep vibe. Because he, like, felt around and, like, pushed her little toesies. And was like, oh, her feet are exquisite. I'm just saying, like, if it was a consensual foot pudgy, grab, poke, that'd be fine.
It's gross.
But she's, like, whirlwinded. She didn't even get sent in the world with a nightie, okay? And now her foot's getting manhandled.
And now she's got exquisite toesies.
Yeah.
Also, quote unquote, we're going to become a prima ballerina.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We are. Sanford switches from a V concerned face to happy smiles. Big oof.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
You can't see what I'm doing. It's like, he's like watching this unfold, and as soon as Celine turns to him, he's like, yep,
this is awesome.
This is the thing. There's a quick break for a disordered lunch.
I noted Sanford works at a plant. Everyone owns a plant.
Yep.
That is like,
that's man job.
Everyone owns a plant except for like Chris was a doctor. There's plants everywhere. There was plants in the Castiles.
What about the hotel? That was industry.
The hotel was not a plant. You're right.
It was industry.
But yeah, there's a lot of plants.
Okay.
Lots of plants.
Yeah.
I had a musing. Is Celine gonna do some spells and body snatch Janet or what? I think that kind of came from like we're gonna be a prima ballerina. I was like, what is this? Is this gonna be like a voodoo situation?
Right?
Are we going back to the bayou?
You know what?
For the voodoo?
We never take a paranormal turn, and they are right. Like there's always like a thick, juicy moment.
You're right.
Where it could.
I mean, it kind of actually in the Landry series, right? There was the voodoos, and it was just like, because remember,
I don't consider that paranormal.
Was seeing like Paul's face in the clouds chasing her as a child. I don't know, but I don't. I'm saying that's the closest we've gotten.
Remember exactly the disordered lunch. I think it was just that Sanford was like, let her eat a fucking sandwich, and she was like, no, salads only. Mm-hmm. Janet was like, I found that I could just shut it down by agreeing with her. It's easy. Sanford, at the end of this day out, really fucking excited to show off his factory, and Celine just shits all over it.
I feel so bad. He was so excited
of his factory, and she was like, ugh. Yep.
Yeah.
No one has to know you came from an orphanage. Shame upon Janet.
Yeah, that was nice. She's like, we can just pretend like you're like a relative's child that, died. And just you don't have to tell anyone. Everything. That's fine. She meets a boy at school, Josh Brown, who's also kind of small and has hair almost the same color as Janet, which apparently means they could be brother and sister, except that they don't look alike.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
What the fuck is that? That was the weird... I reread that a couple times. I was like, wait, did I miss it? No, it clearly says that they don't look alike.
Hey, you know what else could happen? Secret siblings.
Yeah.
She's an orphan. By the way, Janice never heard of Anna Pavlova. Secret orphan.
She was in...
Always with the bitchy girls looking for gossip.
Oh my god, right.
Yep. There we go.
This is always, yeah.
Yep. That's just... Yep. Sometimes an employee will pick Janet up. Celine won't understand, so it's our little secret. Yep, that's weird. Don't do that.
I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of... It's challenging to read one of these things condensed into about 170 pages, because things just don't get fleshed out. Like, yeah. We've read the first two of this quadrilogy, and... Quadrant. The quadrophenia.
In the quadrangle.
Yeah. And
I'm just saying, it was weird. Like an immediate don't tell it. Like, oh yeah, no, like secret. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of things like, ooh, does that mean like he's having an affair at work, and that's why someone might pick him up? Like there's a lot of things that didn't get fleshed out.
That is mentioned later. That why he's distracted at work.
Oh right.
Yeah. Why are you so late? There was road work. Shut the fuck up. Celine is watching.
Yeah. Yeah. First ballet lesson with Madame Malisorf.
When will my little body have a chance to recuperate?
So sad.
Celine don't like school talk.
She's like, no, you need to be eat, sleep, breathe, ballet.
Maybe, Janet will have a tutor. Janet wonders about, most importantly, will she have a boyfriend? There's another reference to her tired little body.
Jesus.
She's partnered.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say when they went the shopping before for the point shoes, they ended up buying like the most expensive pair ever.
Why wouldn't you?
And you need to like work up to point shoes. Yeah. They say for like a while.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Janet has never. She's never done ballet. And I believe Janet's been running her through some stretches.
Janet?
Nope. Celine's been running. Yes. Okay. So, she now is partnered with a boy of about 15 or 16 in tights. Mm-hmm.
Older jerk boy, Dimitri.
Well, hang on. He's got a darker complexion. So, at first I was like, do we have a person of color? He has very red lips. He's very muscular. His name is Dimitri, so he is an ethnicity.
Yes.
He's an ethnicity.
I was getting Wicked Julian vibes from him. That was just Julian again.
He talks some harsh shit at her during a damp break. Madam is their high priestess.
Yep.
And this is our religion. You're just another spoiled rich kid with an instructor who costs thousands a week. Okay.
And she's like, He's like, you're spoiled, it's so expensive. And she's like, is it? I don't know. I'm really not spoiled. But she's like not supposed to say that she's an orphan either.
Yeah.
So she just has to act dumb.
Yep.
Like a dumb rich kid. So.
Yes.
Ugh, woof.
Sanford says, thanks for making Celine so happy. And I wrote, I think you mean manic or maniacal.
Yeah. I don't think she's making... Thank you for making her manic over the depressive for a while longer.
You could just keep flipping them. Celine hates the nice genuine smile Sanford has for Janet. Fucking weird.
Yeah, she's like, what are you guys talking about? All the time.
Yeah, all the time. And then she's like, I'm tired. Janet, by the way, should say that she's on the rag to get out of gym, but she hasn't gotten her period yet. Probably because she's so wee.
Yeah, but Celine keeps being like, just say you're on your period all year, and then you never have to do... She doesn't want Janet to do gym class because she's afraid she's going to develop the wrong muscles.
Yeah, it's very
expend,
precise.
Energy doing something else.
That's not ballet.
That's not the ballet.
Also, she says that lying's okay for the right reasons. This child gets sapphire earrings to go to the ballet.
The ballet.
And Janet can meet Celine's mother since she's made so much progress. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sanford looks heckin' concerned about it.
Yeah.
He was like,
she's like, how are my new grandparents? And he's like, they are. They are Celine's parents.
And they are
So
parents.
that's something I feel like you might have a gist of. Right?
So this is during dinner, and a handsome, charming, leather-jacketed brother Daniel shows up a couple days later.
Just busting in.
Yeah, don't you dare offer Janet a dangerous ride. On your motorcycle.
Yeah, he's got a motorcycle. And it's really funny because, like, he was just like, I don't know, she looks like she'd like it. And then Janet wonders to herself, does my soul wear biker leather?
That was what
Biker leather.
Does my soul wear it?
I wondered if my soul wore biker leather.
Great point. What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck? I don't know.
He rode around with a mysterious woman. How dashing. There's jokes, and boy, does Celine hate that.
She really does.
He's handsome and charming. He's a handsome, charming, roguish fella. Shouldn't Janet know about mother and father? And Sanford's like, shut it! Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel's like, shouldn't Janet know about mother and father? And Sanford's like, enough!
Basically,
so, like, it's really setting up this, like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on marionettes. Like, what is going on?
He got booted from the same private school. The veal was as succulent as a virgin's lips.
Yeah, I didn't note that. Probably on purpose. Which ones?
Obviously, we're both thinking that. When Celine isn't watching, Janet dances better, FYI.
I wonder if it's because she's stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. She's gonna go on point tomorrow, and Dimitri talks shit about it. And then he comes in with, like, the sex talk, and he's like, do you want to dance naked? You getting tits?
He goes full creeper. After telling her that he's always liked to watch young girls develop. Like, what does that mean? Like, when you were 12, you're, like, looking at 5 years old? Like, you're a gross man. And, pulls down her leotard to check if she has breasts or baby fat.
He coerces a titty grab, and he says, Madam will take her off. He's like, Madam will take you off point if I mess it up on purpose, so give me a honk.
She was like, please, like, he's like, let me. He's like, you're not answering me, so I'm gonna have to check.
Bonk.
And, like, peels it off. She's, like, crying and saying no, and he's just like, breasts. Was that so hard? Pirouette out of the room.
I pirouetted off. Janet notes that her breasts are budding. By the by. She's never been viewed sexually before. A lot of confusion. It's a great introduction to sexuality for her. She has cold sweat nightmares and wakes up with a temp. Sanford takes her to the doctor. She is prescribed bed rest, but Celine insists that the lesson is on.
Yeah, no, you're going on point today. And she's like, I literally can't.
Her stomach churned angrily at the food and neck ache. Janet made reference to the flu, but was that like an official diagnosis? I don't feel like the doctor never said you have the flu.
No, I thought he did.
Okay.
It's just like, this seems flu-like.
Dimitri does help her failing point attempts.
But you know what I hated is that he ends up being helpful and Janet felt better and safer in his strong hands. Like, I hate that. Like,
yeah.
That don't think that.
Don't do that.
Especially on the safer part. You can feel better because someone's holding you up when you can't have your own muscles right now, but not
safer. So Janet needs to show him to the shower.
Oh no, there's Madam declares Janet will be in a recital in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then he's like all sweaty and Madam's like, you can't go out like that. You're gonna catch a death of cold. He can shower here, right? And Celine's like, yes, Janet, show him the bathroom in your father's quarters.
He needs to comment on her firm rear end on the way up the stairs.
Yep,
Shockingly, he enters her shower to press naked against her.
And make sure to tell her again that her ass is nice before he leaves.
Bye. There's an argument about her dancing while sick. So Sanford, he actually argues with Celine.
Yeah, he was pissed that Celine made Janet take a lesson. He was just like, what is the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
what in the fuck is wrong with you?
He's like, one day is better. And she's like, no, it's not.
Yeah, that's it. It's recital time. Celine's mother looks like a fucking clown.
Yep.
And her father is young and friendly looking. Really? Yeah.
There's a lot. That's a lot.
That is a trope.
Yeah.
Is when there's like a senior couple.
Yep. Kind, handsome grandfather.
Yep. A kind, handsome grandfather and like a clownish, fucking gross and mean lady.
Usually it works up to that though. The clownish part, like, you know what I mean? Like, usually we see them when they're both like. Hold on. I'm guessing Celine's mother was one of those like. Very obsessed with staying youthful and looking young, and then all of a sudden went garish over the top. Yeah.
All right.
It did say that she had like teased blue hair, which I enjoyed. Loads of makeup, tons of jewelry.
Whatever this Daniel, my brother, shows up in a cowboy hat and a yellow western shirt.
Yep. Shows up dressed like a cowboy for some reason. No reason. And also doesn't have a seat, so he's just like leaning against like the wall, being
yeah, this is a very serious student recital.
Where it just shows people like stretching.
I guess.
It's they were just like, look.
It was like a workshop.
Yeah.
Like, Dimitri is a suggestive douche, and the older students are laughing amongst themselves. Oh, fuck. Janet takes a tumble.
Yeah, a girl dances too close to Janet, and they both fall.
And they call her a dwarf.
And Celine's pissed, and she said, you're going to have an extra lesson every week.
They skip the reception.
Yeah, no, we have to go now.
You're a fucking embarrassment. You have to know who's where. You just started dancing.
She's like, because everyone else was like, no, it was definitely that other girl's fault. Like, you were where you were supposed to be. And then Celine just sort of assumes that she's supposed to. She's never danced, like, next to anyone doing the same thing. She's been practicing in a room with
Solo.
Creeper McGeeper.
Yep.
And then, I don't know.
Mistakes are for practice, not recital. Is an extra lesson a week, much to Sanford's chagrin. He tried to be forceful.
He goes and talks to Janet afterwards because Celine just like locks herself in her bedroom.
Oh yeah.
And I thought I was getting a little bit of like a creepy vibe at that point because he was just like rubbing her neck and being like, "It's okay." Like, I don't know, I got a weird vibe, but again, this was not a fleshed out thing. I don't know if something would have happened a la Cal in this.
Yep.
Okay, Sparrow. And offers to help her plan a 13th birthday party to try to cheer her up.
You must be loyal to your wife, not Janet. The grandparents were embarrassed as fuck. And then Sanford prompts Janet to plan a birthday party. 1, this is going to go bad with peers. 2, Celine wanted to change her birthday anyway. That's what I said. I was like, Celine's not going to like this.
Yeah. Well, because she decides she's going to teach Janet on the weekend herself because Madame Malislav is like...
She's like, you need rest days.
No, like, there literally needs to be rest and...
For muscles to build. That's just science.
Like, you will not. I will not. And she's like, we'll pay you triple. And she's like, it's not about that. Like, if you actually want her to... like, succeed in this, she needs to rest.
Yes, I said she, in fact, warns Celine against overtraining, and Madame says, money has never been a consideration for me.
Love that. Love that. She's like, I'm going to teach you on the weekend myself, and she's annoyed that Janet is distracted thinking about the first birthday party she's ever had.
Hang on a second. I wrote, Janet feels great about her lesson, but Celine shits all over Madame. Celine has gotten more sinister since the recital. She's, like, literally sliding into shadows at one point. She was like...
She's just wheeling back into a corner of darkness.
Very like this Hitchcock party plan. No rowboat without adult. Which definitely set up a plan for someone to go in the rowboat and die, but no one does.
No.
It was a very specific, just don't go in the rowboat.
Yeah.
Do not.
You don't even need to have a rowboat. Like you didn't need to introduce a rowboat into this story.
Look, if I'm gonna say to you, don't go in the rowboat without an adult.
I don't even have a rowboat.
Great. Celine is pissed Sanford knows about the morning pre-party practice. Great.
Sorry, dude.
And then, okay, so Sanford's like, I thought we could, like, decorate it, like, as a family. And Celine's like, am I supposed to climb up a ladder and hang a balloon? Because you crippled me, Sanford? Subtext.
Absolutely.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't buckle your seatbelt for you. You fucking ass chode.
That's true. Well, also don't drink and drive.
Hey, you both suck.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you didn't
Mistakes
have
were made.
Children of your own. It was a great party, and now another boy is asking for dances as well.
Oh yeah, but she's just like, I'm gonna hang out with Josh. Josh, who from 100 pages ago,
who is not a secret sibling, but maybe could have been. Okay.
He gives her a little
tender smoocher.
A little smoocher before he leaves.
Yeah, they went on a walk.
She goes back in the house, and she's like walking by the kitchen, and she's like, Jigga, what? I think someone's talking about me.
It is a burning. Janet overhears that Celine's parents won't accept her because she's not of their blood.
Yeah. The family line.
Celine didn't want a daughter. She wanted a dancer.
Yep. That's what she said.
Yes.
Yes. Celine was just like, no, I adopted her so I could have a dancer. Like, which it's gotta definitely feel pretty good for Janet.
Daniel isn't out of oats to sow. He's full of semen. Brother Daniel. There was chatter about Brother Daniel off sowing his oats, and when will he run out of oats to sow? When will his balls be empty?
Oats poor, semen rich.
I am... I think I saw that recipe on Pinterest. Like an overnight oat semen melange. But with chia seeds on there.
Oh, is it in that cookbook, the Natural
Harvest?
Natural Harvest?
You just you're gonna want to jizz on them.
Yep, just jizz on them.
Just jizz on them. Let them sprout.
Anyways, okay.
Like a sprouted grain.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're upset with him too because he went on knocked off.
He knocked her off with his semen.
Whatever. Anyways,
just a face off.
So all the kids that she got friendly at the party, they just stopped calling her because Celine never lets her go out, which is really sad. And Josh goes up as well.
Hold on, there's a warning. Careful of boys; they turn your brains to jello. Sex draws away your creative juices. Is that what those are? Celine is annoyed and angry when Sanford tries to plan family outings. No to slumber parties because supervision is not guaranteed. And what if she thinks about boys or gets her brains turned to jello? Much like Kathy before her, she must turn down many invitations due to the don'ts.
The don'ts.
The don'ts.
Don'ts.
There's like a secret custard date. Not that we're keeping secrets, but...
Oh, yeah, because Sanford, like, drives her into town. Like, I'm taking her to the factory for a minute. And he's like, go. Go hang out with this boy. And then Josh... That's with Josh Boy.
Josh Boy.
And he gives up. He, like, invites her to a movie and ice cream. And she's, like, begging Celine. And Celine's like, fucking no. And so then she says that she can't go. And he's just like, all right, well, I'm done.
Yeah, I tried. Ice cream will make her fat, by the way.
Yep.
I don't do that. There is ice cream in your freezer, so we're gonna eat that.
Hell yeah.
Great. Hasn't Sanford done enough damage to ballet? Ouch.
Oh, hi.
Madam calls out Celine for not having rest days. Mm-hmm. She was like, you need at least, like 24 hours of rest for them muscles. But if Janet mentions that, Celine flies into a rage and then like slinks into like a shadowy corner. She's like, I know everything. Fuck the madam. The literal shadows.
Yeah, like just like underneath a staircase at one point or something. Like
yes,
weird.
It's fucking weird.
It's like she went also from being like, listen to everything Madam says, like she's the best. And then it went to like she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about
because she's going against Celine.
You need to practice every day, but it's just weird to like. Clearly, this woman is unhinged because you would think like.
Yep.
She would want to do everything that the ballet instructor said, including rest days.
You would think.
One would think.
Once would think.
Whomst
would thunk. There's a dance camp that you can't buy your way into. That's what all this training is going to. And you gotta do it, but be social. Celine works her like a dog on her audition piece, and factory problems keep Sanford away. Daniel knocks up a girl and marries her. she's noted it from a lower class of people.
Oh, my God. Was she a lobsterman?
Yeah. She has a big old gusher of a first...
I just wanted to say...
Yeah.
This is actually something that Janet is excited about, going to the summer school. Like, she knows it's going to be a lot of work, but she's like, oh my fucking God.
They do
like,
social things?
They are going to, like, we're gonna, like, talk around a campfire and, like, hang out, and I'm going to have time to just be around peers, and I'm so excited to get away from Celine for the summer, and just fucking, like, I don't care if I have to work hard, at least I won't be, like, working this hard.
They will do rest days.
I can't wait to have rest days. Yes. So, the morning of the audition...
She has a big old gusher. Like those fruit gushers of a first period.
Oh, worse than that. It is it is a doozy of a period.
It is, again, a la Catherine Doll.
Lady Catherine Doll.
Lady Catherine's Gushing Menzies.
Yeah. Gushing Menzies.
Welcome to Lady Catherine's Gushing Menzies. You need Menzies? We got racks of Menzies.
Wow. Buckets of Menzies.
Like a galvanized steel bucket. Ooh. Also, with the assorted cramps, you're gonna ruin the rug. Don't you have any pride?
Oh, yeah, that was all. She came in and, like, Janet's on the fucking floor. And she's just screaming at her for, like, being disgusting. She's like, why weren't you wearing anything? And she's like, you should be apparently wearing a pad when you go to bed every single night just in case you start bleeding.
She was like, be ready.
And she was like, you literally never told me that. You just were like, here's this for that time. And then Sanford comes in and he's like, what the fuck? Leave her alone. Like, he actually has to wheel Celine away.
Yeah.
Wheel her away.
Yeah, she can't get dressed. She can only lay in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she passes the fuck out.
And, by the by, Sanford he's like, well, maybe we can postpone it, which, like, I know he was just trying to, like, meet in the middle, but, like, you can't really postpone that. Come on.
No,
Sanford.
it said that there was, like, there were more auditions.
Oh.
Yeah, because Celine was just like, nope, they're going to just go with whoever they see first, and, like, if we audition tomorrow or another day, like, no, like, it absolutely could have been rescheduled, yes. Celine was just like, nope.
Get up, you ungrateful little urchin.
That was nice.
That was nice.
That was super nice.
That was nice. You poor unfortunate soul. She floated away because she was like a butterfly. How Forrest Gump.
Yeah. I was like, that's feather. A feather.
No, remember when she was like, turn me into a bird so I can fly far, far away.
Still not a butterfly.
Still not a butterfly. Oh, it was all an anxiety attack. Oh, okay. Cut to Janet slowly making her way down to soup and grilled cheese. Fucking delicious.
I know.
And Celine is just laying on her bed, staring at the ceiling, ignoring Janet.
Yeah. She goes, like, full comatose.
She does do one of them.
For a hot minute. And, like, won't really eat, won't come down, like... And then, and Sanford's like, she'll be fine, like...
Sanford goes to check on Celine, comes back down, looking more worried. And he's like, I gotta go to the factory. Yeah, it's factory time.
It's fine. Yeah, no, she's good. Just let her rest.
She's quote-unquote just resting.
She's just resting. She's resting your eyes.
Celine didn't eat dinner or breakfast. Per Mildred, something happened at the factory that is of great heckin' concern to Sanford.
Okay.
Millie with the info. Millie, Janet 1. Let's see. Janet checks on Celine and finds her wearing no lipstick.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Some naked ass lips.
Yep. She's not even wearing lipstick. Can you just get off me? My
sorry.
cat is really getting me. My sheetsies.
Okay.
My sheetsies all fucked up.
Friend of my friend. You couldn't wait to do that?
No,
okay.
It's bugging me. Sorry.
So, now she's laughing crazily and won't stop.
And starts to...
slamming her wheelchair into the wall.
Yeah, she's, like, looking out the window and she's just, like, rearing up, smashing, just, like, running into the wall window with her wheelchair. Laughing crazily.
Sanford comes home and he can't get her to stop, and then I wrote, just put the fucking brakes on. Just pull the handbrake. Yeah. I just really amused myself. The doctor arrives and the door is shut for so long. For so long, the door is shut. Sidebar, they do circle back to there was an embezzlement at the factory.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why Sanfo was distracted.
Like, he caught it just in time, right? Like, it was his financial
he's gonna
advisor.
deal with it. There's, like...
He's like, oh.
So much to... There's, like, HR, we got attorneys, I got stuff to do.
Sanford was a nice guy.
It alleviated Sanford... So Sanford's like, I'm gonna be real with you. And he was like, it really alleviated my guilt to allow Celine to try to live through you. Woofity woof honk.
Yeah, but he was like, that was whack, I'm sorry. Like, I think he genuinely did think it was gonna, like, help her to, like, sort of let go. I don't know.
I know.
I think his intentions were like, okay, like, this will be good. Maybe she'll, like, drop the fact that she can't do it and just be proud of somebody else. Like, not what happened.
Has he met his wife?
Have you met your mother?
Janet's gotta go back.
Yeah, Sanford's like, so she's gonna need, like, round-the-clock care, and I'm not gonna be a good enough dad for you by myself.
He definitely framed it like, I won't, this is unfair to you.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like, but Jolene kind of sucks a little bit, and you're kind of cool.
It was just like, I'm gonna be guilty forever because, like, I put her in that chair.
Yeah.
And, like...
You don't deserve that.
Yeah, at least it's like, it's not gonna be a good time for you here. And he like,
How do you
was
feel
like...
about this?
He was all choked up. He was like, oh...
How do you feel about that?
About what?
About that whole situation. Should he have sent her back or should he kept her? It's like way more, I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, it sucks, but also, like, why would she... I don't know, like... Because he was saying that they couldn't, like, her and Celine, like, couldn't be in the same room because it was just gonna, like, upset Celine so much because she's so fragile at that time. It's just like, she's not gonna get better if you're around.
yeah.
I think it sucks, but also, like, get the fuck out of there.
Okay, all right.
Like, unless Sanford was, like... Unless Celine went, like, legit batshit need to go, like, full-time care somewhere, and then Sanford could just, like, raise Janet on his own.
Yeah.
But that's not...
That's
it was just like, this is not going to be a good environment for you. I think that sucks, but I feel like, objectively, that's...
Okay.
good.
He is sure it won't be long before a healthier couple scoops her up. CPS, question mark, advises a group foster home.
Lakewood.
Grandma. Celine wasted precious time trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Oh, yeah. But when did Grandma say that?
I don't know, she was there.
Celine's mom, Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking gross.
There was like a nurse there, and the nurse wouldn't have let Janet say goodbye if Sanford hadn't been there. That struck me as strange.
Yeah, that was weird.
Celine doesn't recognize her, and she's like, "Is there a big audience out there?"
Oh
tonight?
yeah. Who did something like that?
I mean, we've had a lot of folks go cray.
Yeah, but someone...
Like, very specifically about an audience?
I thought so. Maybe not.
I mean, we had Tony Tattleton and his constant relives.
Oh, yeah.
When he was in his peach float on him.
No, his wife, when she was going the nutsos. Lee's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, she was just like... Jillian, when she was like, it's my wedding, haha. Kind of like that, but yeah.
Let's see. The music was carrying Celine off to wherever in her mind. So we roll up to the foster home and got Louise Blue Eyes and Grouchy Gordon. Mm-hmm. They got a vibe.
Like...
Kind of vibe.
What's the girl's... Louise?
Louise and Gordon.
Very, very hippie vibe, like... Oh my god, yes, that is... we love all our children. And then Gordon's like, get to work shoveling, so, something.
Who knows? Noted, Sanford gives her a wad of cash.
Yeah.
Noted. Maybe that'll come back. Maybe fucking not. And then he goes, would you like it if I licked it on you from time to time? And she's like, nope. All right.
And, which, another, like, that's rough, but also probably, because he's like, why? And she was like, I'd kind of rather not be reminded of what I can't have. And he was like, that sucks, but okay, fair.
I took a screenshot here. You wouldn't? Why not? When you get old, you lose your memory, I said, so you won't remember what you can't have anymore. What?
I don't know.
Who told you that? I shrugged. Nobody. I thought it up one day. I was like, this is a fucking confusing thing. What's happening? I wanted a daughter like you more than anything. Not hard enough, I fucking suppose. A beautiful butterfly lands on the windowsill as Janet cries. Scene.
The end.
Scene. Now, let's do a rewrite, shall we? I like the whole. I would have liked a series. Like, I would have liked a series of orphans. Like, when I thought that Millie was an earlier Janet, I was like, oh yeah, that's like a fucked up story. Mm-hmm. Shit, that's fucked up. And then would Janet have gone on to become the semi-successful one, or would she be like, or would a better ending have been like, if Janet also failed, and then she was a servant too, and there was like another younger one. Ooh. Like, that's pretty fun.
Like, no, we used to live here, now we just work here, live in the basement.
Yes. Yes. Now, would we have fleshed out a creeper? I feel like all the men's were a little creepy in this book. Brother Daniel was a little too, like, is he just generally flirty?
I don't know, it was really weird, because they talked about how Janet looked like a child's child, but then also, like, she was...
Budding.
But was she? So, you know, someone had to honk check.
Someone had to. How are we supposed to sexualize this child if we didn't know if they were honkable or firm? We gotta know the ratio of honkability to firm buttocks.
Yeah, I think that it probably would have ended up like a very Kathy Julian thing between Janet and Dimitri.
Okay, that's a more realistic
sure.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the more realistic one.
Because, like, they started out, like, hating each other, and, like, he was kind of chasing her, and after a while, and then she was like, no, and then she's like, okay, yeah, I'll be your abused wife.
Oh.
Go die in a car accident.
Oh.
So that's what happened with that.
Anal sex in Spain.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Sometimes, some things you forget, and some things you don't.
Yeah.
Like a Spanish anal. Oh, my God. I picked up a copy. I picked it up when we started this a year ago, of Butterfly at the Goodwill that I unearthed, and, like, the front cover is...
Oh, yeah.
It's like a crimpy...
Oh, yeah, she's got, like, a tiny... She's very small. She's a small and ganger. Small and in danger. Yeah, and it's a very large, like, JonBenet Ramsey hair.
Oof, the references. Oof.
That basically, yeah, that's exactly what, that's who Butterfly is.
Speaking of...
Butter Janet. Janet Fly.
Janet Butt. Speaking of JonBenet, I will never see... Whenever I see those, like, plastic candy canes, I always think of JonBenet Ramsey.
Why?
That was, like, a crime scene footage for a long time.
Oh, yeah, that showed those. Like, outside.
So every time I look at them, I think of JonBenet Ramsey, dead child pageant queen.
When I think of JonBenet Ramsey, I think about how my friend Ian had real auditions for a fake movie about JonBenet Ramsey, and, like, one of his friends was friends with Michael Cera before, like, he was on Arrested Development, and, like, they were having people read for, like, all these different parts, but Michael Cera was, like, in on it, so, like, someone was, like, reading as, like, the mom or the dad, and Michael Cera just walks out as JonBenet Ramsey and be like, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. That was really good. And they also did real auditions for a fake movie about O.J. Simpson and and Nicole Brown Smith? Like, Cole Brown Simpson?
Nicole Brown Simpson.
There we go.
Nicole Brown Smith.
Yes. Anyways, then that was really great too, because just dead, oh man, people desperate for parts. It's so funny because you hear like Ian off screen being like, yeah, so we just want to get like a range of like your acting abilities, and the person's like, yeah, okay. It's like, so could you please read for like the little girl's part? But like, so it's just like you have these like grown people being like,
hello, Mom.
Yeah, it was just really funny. I've been asking him for
how does one see this? You know,
I saw it once. It's great, like the intro to it, because it was gonna be a show, but they only did 2 episodes. The intro to it, but like all wearing suits and doing like somersaults on the tops of buildings. It's so weird. But anyways, that's what I think of when I think of JonBenet Ramsey. I think of Michael Cera pretending to be JonBenet Ramsey in a real audition for a fake movie.
Wow.
And he was in on the joke.
Nothing about that case. Anyway, you know, I'm sure I can Wikipedia it.
Yeah.
I can wiki Wild Wild West it.
There's things. Too much to unpack at this time. I can't believe we stretched this to an hour. I mean, I can't.
Yeah. So who was your favorite character in this book? I'm gonna
Sanford, I guess?
Not innocent Janet.
I mean, she was fine. I mean, I don't know. Yes, she's fine. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And I felt bad for her.
You know who I liked that I didn't think about till just now? Madame Malisthorpe.
Yeah, actually.
She tried to come correct.
She did try to come correct. Yeah.
So, we got that. Yeah.
But also, apparently, Janet was like, she had such raw talent. She was ready for point shoes after like
Yeah, there's
2
a lot
months
about, like,
instead of like 4 years.
Yes, we did not discuss this. She was full of raw talent. Just like you can be
like a crudité,
like plucked from an orphanage of lifetime of graceful walk-ins, to be instantly on point shoes after about a week of stretches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
As long as you got your trim toenails and your exquisite toesies. And that fucking guy with the fingy toes.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm shutting you off.
Okay.
We'll
All
be
right.
right back, but you won't know
We'll
it.
be right back. Goodbye. I love you. Bye. Where's the song?
Thanks for listening to Pieces Pieces Podcast. We hope you enjoyed it.
Technical support provided by Boo and Matt. Thanks for answering all of my stupid questions.
Music is Dust in My Attic by Broke MC, used under a Creative Commons license.
Email us at vcspiecespodcast@gmail.com with your thoughts or comments.
You can also follow us on Instagram. We are at Pieces Pieces Podcast.
New episodes are released every other Friday to give you time to read along. In the meantime, manifest a mommy, daydream up a daddy.
And for God's sake,
I got too
Right,
much dust in my
adopted.
attic, addicted to the magic, the heroes in the